Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and y'all, today I am back out in my garden. I did not come out here and harvest yesterday, so I want to let you all see how much this okra has grown. It has grown a lot, and y'all, I'm gonna have to cook okra today because I'm not letting this okra go to waste. I cannot do it. So today we are having some fried okra with whatever else we're eating today. So I just want to zoom in and let you all see how big this okra is. Y'all, we're eating this okra. We are eating it. Y'all, I cannot believe, yes I can. I know this will happen. But y'all, I had a lot of stuff that I had to do and had to take care of, so I could not come out, and I didn't come out all day yesterday. But I have got to get this. So let's get started. Y'all, they don't even want to come off. They so hard on there that I cannot just, well, that one snapped. The other ones wouldn't snap. So, let's see. I think I need to go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get my little nipper so that I can nip them off instead of pulling. Okay, so I went and I got my pruners, and I also got my big pan because I think that I'm going to need this big pan. I'm going to have to put it on the ground so that I can have both hands while I cut these huge okra pods off. Whew. Yeah, I hope this okra is still edible. Don't think I'm not going to try it. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to cut this okra up. And I am going to cook it. It's jumping all out the pan. Y'all, this okra has been growing pretty good all season long, but it has never grown this fast. Just because I had a little busy day, it decided to have a growth spurt. And it did not rain or anything. I could understand if it had rained, and that would have made it grow like this, but nope, no rain. And usually I just be getting okra off of the top. Yeah, the okra growing. I need to look up under here because the okra growing all up under the bottom now. Like, what is really going on with this okra? But I'm going to get it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to enjoy it, but it just caught, kind of caught me off guard. Like this big frog that's laying up here on this okra. Well, if I hadn't saw the big frog, I wouldn't have noticed that there is a big okra down here. But I hope this big frog, green frog, don't jump on me. I got it. Wow. Yep, still seeing pods that I missed. Yeah, I believe it's growing as I go. So this case, I'll probably have to come back out and reharvest this evening. This okra has never grown this fast this entire season, y'all. Look at this okra. A lot of it is going to be hard, I already know. But the ones that are hard, I'm going to give them to the chickens. First, I'm going to cut them up so they'll be able to digest them. They probably can, but, I'm not sure about chickens yet. But I did find out some things about chickens. I found out I got a broody chicken, y'all. She don't want to get off the nest. She want to sit on all the eggs. She just want to continue to sit on the egg. But back to this okra. We're going to cut up some, and I'm going to take it to the chickens. I think I'll go ahead and do that now. May as well. Okay, so I went and got something to cut my okra up with. Got me a knife, got me a little cutting board. And I am going to go ahead and start cutting the ones that I think are too big. And I'm going to put them in something to give to the chickens. All right, I'm just going to put that right there. And I'm going to lower the camera so you all can see what I'm doing. And I don't want to let this happen again, but it could. I'm gonna take these gloves off to do this. Okay, so this one right here, I know it should be too big, so go ahead and it went through pretty easy. Wait a minute, y'all. I didn't wash this okra. I'm gonna taste it. Y'all, I can chew this okra. Let me let y'all see. Yeah, I didn't wash it. I'm gonna tell you, I did not wash this okra. I didn't wash it. It's not dirty. I dropped a few pieces on the ground, y'all. But this okra tastes good. There was no problem with me cutting. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get it in to them. If I can eat this okra raw, I can definitely eat this okra cooked. So before you just look at your okra and think it's too big, that is fine. Because y'all know, if that was really a fibrous piece of okra, I would not have been able to chew it like that. So this is what we're going to do. If I can get my knife to go through this really easily, I'm going to need another pan, though, because this is going to be a pan going in the house. And then I know I'm going to, leave pieces like this. I know they definitely going in the house. But I'm going to need another pan because this going in the house, too. Yeah, it's going in the house. It's really good, y'all. Let me try the other end. Let's make sure there ain't got no dirt or nothing on it, y'all. Okay. Now the end, this tip didn't want to cut that easily. I'm not gonna fool that. Okay. This next piece cut real easy. That is fine. Sometimes you'll run up on a piece of okra when you're eating it, and it'll have that where you gotta, get rid of it because it's not good. It's too fibrous. None of this, but when I cut this end, even when I try to bend it, it don't want to bend. So chicken's got that, but this going in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go get another container. Yeah, I'll get another container. Okay, so I went and got me another pan, but y'all, as I was coming back, I still see okra that I left. I'm gonna go over here and get it. This one. But as I told you, I'm going to come back out this evening and harvest again. So we know that this one will be going into the house. So that one will be going in the house. Okay, I'm going to lower the camera back down so that you all can see as I am preparing this okra. Okay, so there's another big one. And the knife, as you saw, the knife went straight through. No problem. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, the knife went straight through that too. So that's going in the house. Y'all know some okra chips going to come out of this. Yeah, these are going into the house. We will be making okra chips today. We will be putting them on the dehydrator today. Yeah, these are all going into the house. So I really don't even have to cut these ends off of these pieces that I know are fine, but I do have to cut them on these because I want to make sure that they're okay. But when they go through that easily, oh, they're fine. Because I'm telling you, that was very good. Tastes very good, chewed very good, felt very good in my mouth. So those are going in the house. So y'all, that's one thing. We got to stop being so choosy. Now this one is hard. That one is hard. So this one is going to go to the chicken. I'm going to go down the center of it and just slice it so they be able to get in there and get those seeds out. So this going to be chicken food. I know that's going in the house. This one's kind of iffy. I'm going to cut it. Oh yeah, that's definitely going in the house. I know this will be in the house. I'm just going to speed this up. Now look how long this piece is. Look at that. But it's long, but it don't look fat. So we're going to try it. Okay, that end. Yeah, we're going to have to let the chickens have that one. Even though there was some down here, I could have kept this part down here. I'm going to get the chicken, give it to the chicken. Okay, we know that's going in the house. That's going in the house. These are going in the house. The ones that we know are going in the house, and I should have got a bigger bowl. Because my house bowl is beginning to already fill up. And I'm glad. But yeah, I'm going to put those in there. This is probably going to end up in my house bowl. This one just looks bad. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give this to the chickens. Just, you know, like I just said, we got to stop being so ticky. Let me check. Yeah, it's hard. Well, it's not that hard, but it's going to the chicken. Y'all, we got to stop being so ticky and choosy about how things look, though. That is one thing that's wrong with us. We want everything to look perfect. And we just got to get over that. Because, you know, food from the garden just is not always going to look perfect. Okay, this one looks good. That one will go in. I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, it's going to the house. Look at this one. It's huge. Fat. It's going in the house, though. I think these are going to make some good okra chips. At first, I was thinking that the okra chips needed to be from the really, really small okra. But after putting them on the dehydrator and seeing how they shrunk on the dehydrator, I think that they'll be fine to do this way. I mean, you know, to have the big one. And the little ones do fine too, but I think they'll be fine to do like this. That one I know it automatically goes into the house. Okay, so I can pull some of these out and go ahead and put them in there. Now this one's kind of big. Yeah, it's going in the house. Got a little bug and made its way into it. Like a stink bug. Get out of there. Okay, now this one's really big, so let's try it. Okay, chicken's gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down the center. Get it opened up for them. I'm sure they probably could do that themselves, but I'll just help them out a little bit. But back to those chickens. But I was telling you about the Brody hen. I have a hen that does not want to get off of the eggs, y'all. She wants to keep the eggs. She's probably out there sitting on half a dozen eggs right now. Well, no, she probably not, because my daughter on her way with a half a dozen in her hand. So did she give up those eggs today? The yellow one is laying? Okay, so she said that either Blanche or Sophia is laying eggs now. So we're going to, we already left one egg so that the Brody hen could, I think it's called Broody. The Broody hen could have something to do, because she wants to have some chicks. That's what it's all about. She wants to have some little chickies. And so we're going to oblige her by, we left one. How many does she have now? How many eggs does she have underneath her? She only has one? Okay, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to let her have some more. Although she's already had that one for about a week. But we're going to mark some more eggs and let her have some more eggs. So when she lays some more, leave them underneath her. But you're going to have to mark the ones that we're going to leave underneath her. Because we're going to leave a few underneath her so that she can have. We'll probably leave about 4. We don't want. We're not prepared to have a whole lot of more chicks right now. So we'll just let her have about 4 and see if she can hatch those. But it is so cute that she wants to have chicks, and the way that she acts, when you go out there, she'll scream at you. She don't want, even when you just try to open the door where she is, it's like she's got her little personality. Like she be like, leave me alone. It's so cute, so funny. But if you try to get the eggs, sometimes she'll get mad. But you know, I think she pecked my daughter one time. She has not pecked me. But I tell her, no, you fix to move over and give me these eggs. And it's not like we're needing eggs really bad, because y'all, we got a lot of eggs. I've been giving away eggs, like, I mean, all the time. Anybody comes to visit gets eggs. We take eggs with us when we go somewhere and give them away. But I wasn't understanding what was going on at first. So I heard about broody hens, but I wasn't, you know, aware that at first this is what was, you know, going on exactly. So now that I know, you know, I was like, that's nature. That's nature's way. And so we're going to, you know, we're going to indulge her. If that's what she wants to do, we're going to indulge her, let her try to get her some little chicks. And so that's what we're working on here on the homestead, is letting her, well, right now she only has one egg. We're going to have to go ahead and let her have the next ones that she lays. I don't know if she's going to be, the thing is, we don't really understand about how or when is the egg fertilized. We know we have 2 roosters out there, and we know Tiny, yeah, he's after them girls. Haven't seen Kane really after him that much, but well, I seen him a little. He was acting up a little out there. But how do you know which eggs are fertilized? So it's like you just take a chance, you just leave it there, and then you come back and you do the light. You know, I saw that, the light test after like 10 days to see if you can see an embryo in there. So that is what, I don't know what happened to this one. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one to the chicken. But yeah, that's where we're at on the homestead now. We're dealing with a broody hen, and we're going to indulge her and let her go ahead and have some eggs to sit on to try to keep warm. And it's so funny, y'all, because she won't even get off the nest to hardly go and eat. And that's the weird part. And then when she goes to the bathroom, she only goes every now and then. And then she's, you know, having these big piles out there. So, I mean, it's different. It's something to really try and learn about, watching her do that. So it's very, as I said, it's interesting. Interesting. So, y'all, look, most of this is going in the house. I've got all that was not that much. Now, this one is looking like one, kind of like the one that I tested that was kind of long. But I'm going to wait till I get in the house to do it, because I just want to get these out right now and pour out this little trash that is in the bottom of my, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that, because if I do that, in order to do that, I'm going to have to hold all of this okra against me. And although I have not had a problem with this okra making me itch really bad, but it's because I don't hold it against me. So what I'm going to do, because if I put it on the table, let me see if I can lay it on the table. No, it's going to fall through it. I don't feel like getting down there trying to pick up a lot of okra. I'm just going to sit this on top for that right now. Get this mixed in with what I got, because I do want to pour this little trash out before I take it inside the house. And when I take this inside the house, I'm going to be putting it in some vinegar and water. Some of it is going in some vinegar and water. I'm going to tell y'all, some of it going in some cornmeal and some hot grease. Now, this little bug just came straight over here and just jumped on my... Okay, what is wrong with him? Okay, he said he wants you to save a piece for him. But I'm going to put this on top of this in that pan for the chickens. And then I'm just going to pour out this trash. I got something stuck to the pan, look like a leaf from something, peppers. Okay, so now I put all that back in, because this is going to the house too. Yeah, put all that back in, because it's all going into the house. Because I have a lot of other things I have to do, y'all. I have a lot of peppers that I'm seeing that are needing to get harvested. I have a lot of tomatoes that needs to be harvested. So if y'all want to have some harvest, just miss a day or two coming to your garden. You will have a harvest. And I do not want to keep this okra out any longer than it has to be out. Because I do not want it to be sitting over here hardening up on me. All right, y'all. So this is the okra harvest. This is the okra harvest, y'all. I know y'all think some of them hard. They are not. Y'all saw me eat them. They're fine. And I'm gonna put this one in there. Yeah, and then I still ended up dropping some to the ground. Yeah, I'm not throwing away my good okra. Not gonna happen. Okay, that okra is going in the house, and we are going to enjoy it. Okay, so now we're gonna take this to the chicken. Hey girls, I got y'all some okra. Let's see if they know how to eat this okra. I guess they should if they know how to eat some of the other stuff I heard that they eat. I cut it open so you all can get those seeds out. Got a few more seeds left in there. Get them out. Okay, so I'm coming in. I gotta get my shovel. One of these days I'm gonna fix this latch where it don't give me problems when I'm trying to get in here. Hi girls and guys. Look at Tiny. Tiny right in the middle of them. He like, I'm in the middle of all these ladies. Y'all, they say you can tell the broody hen because she keeps her feathers fluffed out. And look, she's looking like she brooded where she all puffed up over there because that's what they do. They puff up. But you all, let's see. That's one thing I have not paid attention to know who is actually the broody hen. So the ways I can tell, unless we got more than one broody. And I saw an article that said that the Rhode Island Reds were usually not the broody type, but these are the Rhode Island Reds that we've been seeing who are showing this broody behavior. And y'all see that there is a wasp nest underneath the chicken coop. So we're going to try to take care of that. I don't want no wasps stinging me or kids as we come out here to try to collect eggs and take care of these chickens. Okay, but I'm going to go over here to the house because this is where she usually is in this. All you got to do is knock. You hear she got that noise going like. See, this is her. See how she's in there with her feathers all puffed up because that's how she's keeping her eggs warm and she do not want to be disturbed. That is where she stays almost all day. So I am going, whenever she comes out, I'm going to try to put a band on her if I don't have one on, because I don't know which one she is. But yeah, you hear that little noise she makes? That's like, shut that door. Okay, go ahead, girl, go ahead. Don't let you have your little eggs. You can try to make some chicks for us. Let me see if any, oh, there's another one in there. Let me go to the other side and check and see. Make sure my daughter got all the eggs. But we are going to, now there's one egg right there. I could give that egg to her, but I want to mark it first. So I'm just going to leave this one out here, and we'll come back and mark it and let her have that one. Okay, these peppers need to be harvested. We're going to harvest these cherry tomatoes. Worm or something got in there. Something been eating on it. It is so beautiful. Okay, y'all, my loofah plant is about dead, but I went ahead and harvested one loofah that I grew. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I got a sponge in here. Okay, so they say you're supposed to harvest them when they're yellow. I was watching Faith Family Farm, Faith Family Homestead. I hate to try to say people's names and get them wrong, but it's, I think, Faith Family Homestead with Dominique. Dom and her daughters were peeling back the, I guess this would be the hull of the loofahs, and they had a nice harvest. And they were pretty big, but mine is a small one. But the thing that excited me about them was the amount of seeds that came out of the loofah plant. So I am going to, out of the, well, it actually came out of the sponge. So I am going to hurry and get this all peeled back, since I see this sponge is not worth very much. I can tell now by looking at it. I probably should have already harvested, but I can see that the seeds are already falling out. And so this means, it don't take but one seed, so this means that we won't have to purchase any loofah seeds this season. We already have our seeds, so I am not going to pour them all out right now, But they had a lot in theirs, and I can see the seeds down in here, and there are a lot of seeds in here. They're still falling out the bottom. So this is what I got as far as a sponge is concerned. Yeah, I'm gonna scrub my face with this sponge. But I am going to collect these seeds, and we're gonna try again next season. And I'm gonna take better care of this loofah plant next season when I grow it. So yeah, I'm gonna do a thumbs up. And shout out to Faith Family Homestead and Dominique, Dom, as she's called, and her beautiful daughters. And they were doing the loofahs also, and that made me think about, yeah, well, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll get mine. So thanks, Dom and Faith Family Homestead. We'll get some of these chili peppers. Banana pepper. Jalapeno. Y'all, these peanuts are showing no sign of dying back, but it will be time to harvest them soon. Y'all, this is the raised bed. I told you all that there are some yellow jacks underneath. I see about 5 little tiny cherry tomatoes, and they are not worth me going over there fooling with today and getting stung by those yellow jacks. I don't know though. The last time they came out, I kind of bumped it. Maybe if I don't bump it. I'm going in, y'all. I still made more noise than I should have, but they didn't come out. Because they don't want none of that raid, that's why. And for the longest, y'all, this little globe artichoke acted like it wasn't going to do anything. But now, look at it. It's got some little decaying leaves around. I'm going to pull those off. And this tomato plant is trying to wrap all up in it. I'm going to get this one. And it's going to have to go to the chickens because the worm done got in it. Let's see about this other one. I'm telling you, worm got in both. Worm done got in that one too. So we're going to just pull those off. I'm going to pull my artichoke out from under the tomato. But y'all, look at this artichoke. Look at it. It has never done anything until now. I'm happy about that. I was just gonna reach my hand in there, y'all, and it was a yellow jacket nest over here by these peppers. Yep, you have to be very careful in the garden. Now I got to stand back and just look because I'm about to go over here and harvest these tomatoes right here. All those tomatoes, and I can see that there are some of that decaying leaves in there. And it's really hard to see. unless they move. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get these tomatoes. Yeah, this is so many tomatoes. I think we're gonna be having some sun-dried tomatoes also. We're gonna sun-dry them on the dehydrator. I guess that would just be regular dried, not sun-dried, but that is the effect that we're gonna be going for. Because dried tomatoes are so delicious on a lot of recipes. You add them to pizzas, add them to spaghetti, put them on a sandwich. You can put them on a baguette with some basil pesto. Y'all, all of my kombucha that I made is gone except the one that I got fermenting, and I think I need to let it ferment for a few more days, and I am really wanting some kombucha. So what I have decided to do is, while I got all of these scobies, I'm going to, instead of making one batch, which is made in a gallon jar, I'm going to start making 2 batches at a time. Okay, I'm not going to pick any of those peppers that I just sprayed with the Raid. I am going to leave them here, and when I water, I'm going to wash them down really good. Matter of fact, I'm going to spray some of that Dawn that I got in that jug with that BT in it. I'm going to spray some of that on them. And that's going to help me to get them lathered up, and then I'm going to wash them down so that I can get some of the chemical off of it. Because sometimes, y'all, you just got to do what you got to do. And this was one of those times, I think, to get rid of these critters that are out here attacking your garden. Because you don't want to get stung. I just saw a spider. So you gotta be on the lookout for all of these critters when you're in the garden. Gardening is fun, but you gotta be on the lookout. And you have to protect you and your family. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of these 2 trees. These are fig trees. This is my brown turkey fig, and this is the celestial. Well, the celestial is not looking that great. And it has been looking good, but I think the problem is this 5-gallon bucket. I think that it needs a container that size in order for it to thrive. So I will be transferring it to a whiskey barrel look-alike. Okay, I'm gonna get in here. I see that I have some eggplants that are ready to harvest. So I'm gonna get over in there best that I can. Ooh, y'all look at this. This is the biggest one I've had, and that's because I did not come out here. You know, I usually don't let them get this big. I'm going to have to eat this today. Or I can put it in the freezer, but I think I'm going to eat it. And I got a banana pepper. It looks like I only got 1 eggplant over here. Okay, there's a lot of buzzing going on around in here. I don't know what the, let's see, they some kind of little bug. It don't look like yellow jackets, but I don't know what they are. I think they're bees. They're acting aggressive, but I still want this tomato. That's that one. I see a ground cherry I want. See if it's gonna good. It's a little overripe. I'm gonna eat it. That was good. See some jalapeno peppers up in there. I still see these blind bees or whatever, black bees. I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3. I got 3. These are some tiny, tiny peppers. I'm gonna let them get a little bigger. They are so tiny. I guess maybe it's just in the season that they're getting like this, because they have been larger than this throughout the season. Okay, these purple peppers are still bearing, so I'm going to encourage them to continue, and I'm going to get some. But first I'm going to get some of these jalapenos up here that are larger than most of the jalapenos in the garden. Get a few of those and get a few of these purple ones so that it encourages this plant to continue to grow, because these plants can grow until you frost. And a lot of times they'll get more prolific at the end of the season than they were throughout the season. I've had it happen where we were barely getting any peppers, and once it was almost time for the first frost, they just started producing so many peppers that we just started giving them away. Because we had as many as we wanted in the freezer that we would use for anything. Okay, so I think that's enough encouragement. So this is my harvest for today. I have some varieties of peppers. I have some jalapenos, some banana peppers, some chili peppers, and I have some tomatoes, and I have a loofah sponge and the loofah seeds that I am going to save and use for next year's loofah plants. I have okra, eggplants, and I have a pumpkin. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video today and that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.